God says, my child, I need you to sit with me for a moment. I need you to breathe slowly. I need you to let your heart become quiet. Because what I am about to reveal is not meant to break you. It is meant to finally free you. My child, the truth you have been sensing is real. The signs you have been feeling inside your spirit were not imagination. You felt the shift. You felt the distance. You felt the silence. You felt the change in their energy. You felt their heart pulling away without explanation. I watched you trying to understand it. I watched you trying to hold everything together. I watched you give love while receiving confusion. I watched you stay committed while they were drifting. I watched you carry pain that you did not deserve. My child, the reason I allowed you to feel all of this is because a moment like this was coming. A truth was coming. A revelation was coming. A report was coming. The medical report. The one you do not know yet. The one that carries the truth they refuse to tell you. The one that reveals what your soulmate has been suffering from. The one that unlocks the mystery behind their strange behavior. My child, it is over for you. Not in a painful way. Not in a negative way. But in a freeing way. It is over for you because the season of confusion is ending. The season of not knowing is ending. The season of carrying someone else's emotional burden is ending. The season of silently hurting is ending. The season of being blamed for problems that were never your fault is ending. You are stepping out of the dark place you never chose. You are stepping out of the emotional fog they placed you in. You are stepping out of the silent punishment they gave you because they were hiding something. Yes, my child, they were hiding something. Something deep. Something serious. Something they did not want you to discover. They were suffering. They were struggling. They were breaking inside. But they kept pretending. They kept smiling. They kept lying to themselves. And they kept lying to you. I saw everything. I saw the nights they cried alone. I saw the fear they buried under their pride. I saw the guilt that ate them from the inside. I saw the mistakes they made and tried to hide. I saw the pain they carried but refused to admit. I saw the sickness forming inside them long before they felt it. My child, you were never the problem. Your love was not the problem. Your loyalty was not the problem. Your presence was not the problem. What was happening inside them was the real reason. Their heart was changing because something deeper was happening in their body. Something was shifting in their emotions. Something was collapsing in their spirit. This sickness, this condition, has been growing for a long time. Long before they met you. Long before they connected with you. Long before they fell in love with you. They carried wounds from their past. Wounds they never healed. Wounds they ignored. Wounds they hid. Wounds they pretended did not exist. These wounds became sickness. The sickness became fear. Fear became distance. Distance became silence. Silence became confusion. And confusion became your suffering. My child, I know you blamed yourself. I know you wondered what you did wrong. You tried to fix something you did not break. You tried to heal someone who refused to admit they were hurting. You tried to love someone who was slipping away from themselves. The truth is coming now. The report is coming now. The revelation is coming now. Not because I want you to be shocked. Not because I want you to panic. Not because I want you to hurt. I am revealing this because it is time for you to see the truth. It is time for you to understand what has been happening behind your back. It is time for you to stop carrying blame. It is time for you to stop questioning your worth. It is time for you to stop thinking you were not enough. My child, you were more than enough. You were gentle. You were patient. You were loyal. You were consistent. You were loving. You stood by someone who was hiding their pain. You held someone who was slowly collapsing inside. You trusted someone who was not even trusting themselves. This medical report. It is not just paper. It is truth. It is revelation. It is clarity. It is the ending of confusion. The condition they are suffering from is deeper than the physical body. It is connected to their past. Connected to their trauma. Connected to their mistakes. Connected to their fears. Connected to the emotional storms they never took responsibility for. My child, do not fear when you receive the truth. Do not panic. Do not break. Do not collapse. I am with you. I am guiding you. I am protecting you. I am preparing you. This truth is coming to free you, not trap you. This truth is coming to strengthen you, not weaken you. This truth is coming to elevate you, not destroy you. You have been walking in shadows created by someone else's hidden pain. Now I am turning on the light. I am exposing what was hidden. I am revealing what was buried. My child, this is your moment of awakening. This is your moment of clarity. This is your moment of emotional release. This is your moment of spiritual protection. When the report comes, everything will make sense. Every distance. Every silence. Every argument. Every mood swing. Every change in behavior. Every moment of doubt. You will understand why they acted the way they did. Why they withdrew. Why they avoided you. Why they kept secrets. Why they treated you differently. It was never about you. It was always about what was happening inside them. My child, I need you to prepare your heart. I need you to stay calm. I need you to breathe. Because when the truth arrives, I will hold you. I will guide you. I will protect you. I will comfort you. Nothing will harm you. Nothing will shake you. Nothing will break your spirit. You are stronger than your fears. You are braver than you feel. You are wiser than you realize. My child, this is only the beginning. There is more I must tell you. There is more you must understand. There is more you need to see. My child, I need you to listen with a quiet heart. I need you to listen without fear. Because now I am taking you deeper into the truth. Deeper into the hidden place inside your soulmate. Deeper into the pain they carried without ever telling you. You saw the symptoms on the outside. But you never saw the battle on the inside. You saw the change in their behavior. But you never saw the wounds inside their spirit. You saw the distance growing slowly. But you never saw the fear growing inside them. My child, your soulmate has been suffering for a long time. Longer than you know. Longer than they admitted. Longer than they understood. And the truth is this, they were fighting a sickness that was not just physical. They were fighting a sickness that started in the heart. A sickness that entered their emotions. A sickness that clouded their mind. A sickness that corrupted their choices. A sickness that affected your connection. This sickness began long before you appeared in their life. It started in their childhood. It grew during their teenage years. It deepened through their past relationships. It strengthened through betrayal, fear, and regret. And instead of healing, they hid. Instead of opening up, they shut down. Instead of facing the truth, they avoided it. Instead of asking for help, they pretended they were fine. My child, you tried to understand them. You tried to love them through their silence. You tried to reassure them when they were pulling away. You tried to hold the connection together. But they were already breaking inside. Not because of you. But because of their wounds. Because of their fears. Because of their regrets. Because of their mistakes. This is why they became distant. This is why their words changed. This is why their tone changed. This is why their energy changed. This is why their love felt unstable. They were not trying to hurt you. They were trying to hide themselves. They were trying to hide their weakness. They were trying to hide their vulnerability. They were trying to hide their fear of losing you. Their silence was fear. Their distance was panic. Their mood changes were symptoms. Their coldness was a cry for help. Their lies were a shield to protect their pride. Their anger was a mask over their pain. My child, the condition they are suffering from is not simple. It is not something that can be fixed with medicine alone. It is something that grew from emotional neglect. It is something that grew from unhealed trauma. It is something that grew from broken trust. It is something that grew from feeling unworthy. This is why they could not love you consistently. Their heart was fighting itself. Their emotions were unstable. Their mind was exhausted. Their soul was drained. This is why they disappeared without reason. This is why they pushed you away. This is why they acted confused. This is why they treated you like a stranger some days. It was not your fault. It was never your fault. You were not too much. You were not too emotional. You were not asking for too much. You were not demanding anything wrong. Their sickness made them unstable, unpredictable, insecure, fearful. They felt unworthy of you. They felt weak in front of you. They felt exposed around you. They felt like you would eventually see the damaged parts of them. So they hid. And hiding made them suffer more. And suffering made them act out. And acting out created pain for you. My child, you need to understand this. They never wanted to hurt you. They wanted to protect you from their darkness. They wanted to keep you away from the truth. They wanted to handle everything alone. But they could not. Their heart was collapsing under the weight of secrets. Their mind was overwhelmed by guilt. Their emotions were drowning in confusion. Their spirit was tired of pretending. They kept telling themselves, "I will be okay soon. I just need some time. I cannot let them see me weak. I cannot let them know the truth. I cannot lose them because of my condition." But every day, the sickness grew. Every day, the emotional weight increased. Every day, the fear multiplied. Every day, they drifted farther from themselves. And as they drifted from themselves, they drifted from you. My child, I saw you trying to pull them back. I saw you trying to love them harder. I saw you trying to understand what was changing. I saw you trying to give more while receiving less. You held on to them when they were slipping away. You kept faith when they kept secrets. You waited when they gave no explanation. You forgave when they gave no apology. You stayed when they were already halfway gone. But their sickness made them blind. Blind to your love. Blind to your efforts. Blind to your sacrifices. Blind to your pain. Inside them, there was a battle. A battle between wanting you and fearing you. A battle between loving you and losing you. A battle between opening up and shutting down. A battle between healing and denying the truth. My child, their heart wanted you. Their soul felt safe with you. Their spirit recognized you. But their sickness fought against everything that was good. Everything that was stable. Everything that was peaceful. Everything that was loving. This is why you felt mixed signals. This is why they were warm one day and cold the next. This is why they made promises they could not keep. This is why they disappeared without explanation. This is why they kept returning but never fully opening up. They were trapped in their own mind. Trapped in their own fears. Trapped in their own emotional sickness. Trapped in their own past wounds. My child, I know you loved them deeply. I know you gave everything. I know you cared without limits. I know you showed up for them again and again. But you were loving someone who was afraid of being loved. You were healing someone who refused to heal themselves. You were fighting for someone who was fighting themselves. Now the truth is coming. Now the report is coming. Now the hidden battle will be exposed. Not to destroy them. Not to destroy you. But to bring clarity. To bring understanding. To bring closure. To bring healing. My child, do not fear what you will discover. This truth will explain everything. Everything you questioned. Everything you felt. Everything you misunderstood. everything they hid. And when the truth arrives, you will finally understand the depth of their suffering, the depth of their silence, the depth of their distance. My child, I am preparing your heart for more. There is still something deeper I must reveal to you. Something about the nature of their sickness. Something about the spiritual wound behind it. Something about how it affected your destiny. My beloved child, everything that is coming now is for your clarity, your peace, your healing, your freedom. Not to hurt you, not to shake you, not to overwhelm you. I am giving you the truth so you can finally stop blaming yourself. So you can finally stop hurting over things that were never your fault. So you can finally stop carrying the weight of their hidden battles. Your soulmate is suffering from a sickness in the heart. A sickness in the mind. A sickness in the emotions. A sickness in the spirit. This sickness did not begin in the body. It did not begin in their blood. It did not begin in their organs. It began in a place deeper. A place invisible. A place emotional. A place spiritual. My beloved child, this sickness started as a wound. A wound from someone who betrayed them. A wound from someone who lied to them. A wound from someone who abandoned them. A wound from someone who promised love but delivered pain. Your soulmate never healed from that wound. They buried it. Ignored it. Ran from it. Denied it. Pretended it was gone. But wounds that are ignored transform into sickness. This sickness lives in the heart first. Then it spreads to the emotions. Then it takes over the mind. Then it shows up in behavior. Then it affects relationships. Then it breaks connections. My beloved child, this sickness grew quietly. Slowly. Silently. Without warning. This is the sickness the medical report will confirm. A sickness caused by stress, fear, guilt, trauma, and emotional instability. Their body is reflecting the pain that their heart never healed. Their body is showing symptoms of their emotional wounds. Their mind is showing signs of overwhelming pressure. Their spirit is showing signs of exhaustion. Your soulmate is suffering from emotional collapse. From nervous exhaustion. From stress-related imbalance. From suppressed trauma. From guilt poisoning their peace. From fear poisoning their decisions. From heartbreak poisoning their faith. This is why their behavior changed. This is why their energy shifted. This is why they felt distant. This is why they acted confused. It was not lack of love. It was not lack of care. It was not lack of commitment. It was sickness. A sickness inside the heart. A sickness inside the emotions. A sickness inside the spiritual core. My beloved child, I want to show you the path of that sickness. So you understand every moment that broke you. That emotional sickness made them push you away. Doubt your love. Fear losing you. Sabotage what was pure. Run when things felt good. Hide when things got heavy. Lie to protect their pride. Disconnect to avoid vulnerability. This is why they vanished without explanation. This is why they returned without clarity. This is why they apologized one day and hurt you the next. This is why they promised change but repeated patterns. Their mind was unstable. Their emotions were unpredictable. Their heart was wounded. And all of it created a storm inside them. A storm you could not see. A storm they could not control. A storm they could not admit. The sickness inside your soulmate made them feel empty. Worthless. Confused. Lost. Scared. Lonely. They did not understand themselves. They did not understand their reactions. They did not understand their behavior. They did not understand why they were hurting the one person they loved. My beloved child, the sickness growing inside them created a wall. A wall between you and them. A wall between their truth and your heart. A wall between their love and their fear. And when someone carries this sickness, they become emotionally unstable. Spiritually drained. Mentally overwhelmed. Physically exhausted. This is why you felt like you were loving a ghost. Why you were talking to someone who wasn't fully present. Why you felt alone even when they were beside you. Why you felt confused even when they said they loved you. Their body was here. But their heart was wounded. Their mind was scattered. Their spirit was broken. My beloved child, I need you to hear this truth clearly: you could not save them. You could not heal them. You could not fix them. You could not change what they refused to face. Their sickness was not caused by you. It was shaped by their past. Strengthened by their fears. Deepened by their regrets. Fed by their insecurities. You were only the witness to the consequences. My beloved child, the medical report will shock you at first. It will show signs of emotional exhaustion. It will show signs of stress damage. It will show signs of psychological imbalance. It will show signs of emotional trauma. It will show signs of suppressed pain. But do not fear this truth. Because what is being revealed is not meant to harm you. It is meant to release you. To free you. To give you closure. This report is not coming to trap you. It is coming to explain everything you could not understand. It is coming so you stop questioning yourself. It is coming so you stop taking blame. It is coming so you stop thinking you were not enough. This truth will clear your name in your own heart. It will clear your spirit. It will clear your doubts. You will finally say to yourself, "It was never me. It was never my fault. I was loving someone who was hurting inside." My beloved child, I am giving you this knowledge so you can release the guilt. Release the confusion. Release the emotional weight. Because someone who is sick inside cannot love with stability. Cannot love with clarity. Cannot love with consistency. And now I must tell you a deeper truth: their sickness was turning into danger. Danger for their life. Danger for their mental health. Danger for their stability. Danger for their emotions. That is why the report is coming now. This is divine timing. This is intervention. This is protection. I will not let you walk blindly anymore. I will not let you carry someone else's emotional illness. I will not let you lose yourself trying to save someone who is drowning inside. My beloved child, everything is becoming clear now. But I still need to reveal your role in this truth. Why you were chosen to receive it. Why it came to you first. Why this moment matters to your destiny. My beloved one, nothing in your life happens without a divine reason. No pain is random. No heartbreak is meaningless. No distance is accidental. No silence is without purpose. You were chosen to see the truth first. You were chosen to feel the shift before anyone else. You were chosen to sense the sickness before the report arrived. You were chosen to receive the signs before you saw the evidence. Why? Because your spirit is sensitive. Your heart is pure. Your intuition is awakened. Your soul listens to my voice. Even when you do not understand it. My beloved child, you have a gift. A gift of spiritual awareness. A gift of emotional sensitivity. A gift of divine connection. You were not imagining the signs. You were not overthinking. You were not paranoid. You were sensing the truth before it arrived. Your soul felt the imbalance in your soulmate. Your spirit detected the sickness before the body showed symptoms. Your heart felt the distance before the behavior changed. Your intuition warned you before the situation unfolded. You are not ordinary. You are chosen. Chosen to hear my voice. Chosen to see spiritual truths. Chosen to feel what others hide. Chosen to walk with divine guidance. My beloved one, listen to me. The reason you felt confused is because you were trying to carry a truth that did not belong to you. You were absorbing the emotional energy your soulmate was releasing. Their pain was leaking into your spirit. Their fear was entering your dreams. Their instability was affecting your peace. Their sickness was pulling at your heart. Not because you were weak, but because you were connected. Deeply connected. Spiritually bonded. Energetically linked. The connection between you and your soulmate was not just emotional. It was spiritual. It was energetic. It was intuitive. You felt what they hid. You sensed what they denied. You carried what they refused to face. My beloved child, I allowed you to feel these things because you needed to understand your own gift. Your own purpose. Your own calling. You are not meant to walk blindly. You are meant to walk with inner knowing. With spiritual awareness. With divine guidance. This is why I am revealing the truth to you before the report reaches them. This is why I am preparing your heart. This is why I am showing you the spiritual root behind their suffering. My beloved child, your soulmate's sickness is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your awakening. The beginning of your clarity. The beginning of your elevation. The beginning of your transformation. Because this truth is not only about their condition. It is also about what you must become. You are entering a new phase of your life. A phase where you see clearly. A phase where you understand people beyond their words. A phase where your intuition sharpens. A phase where your spiritual gifts expand. A phase where your boundaries strengthen. A phase where your heart becomes wiser. The pain you experienced was not punishment. It was preparation. Preparation to become stronger. Preparation to become wiser. Preparation to recognize true love in the future. Preparation to stop accepting emotionally unstable people. Preparation to stop carrying burdens that do not belong to you. My beloved child, you were chosen to witness their sickness because it teaches you the greatest lesson of your destiny. You cannot heal someone who refuses to face their wounds. You cannot save someone who does not want to save themselves. You cannot force love from someone who is battling their own demons. You cannot pour into someone whose soul refuses to open. You tried. You loved. You cared. You sacrificed. You forgave. You stayed. You hoped. And I saw it all. Every tear. Every sleepless night. Every prayer you whispered. Every moment you held on to love. Every time you blamed yourself. But now you will see the truth. It was never your responsibility to fix them. It was never your duty to carry their emotional sickness. It was never your job to make them whole. My beloved child, I separated you emotionally from them before the report arrived. So when the truth reaches you, your heart will not break. It will understand. It will accept. It will release. You are being protected. You are being guided. You are being lifted. You are being prepared for something greater. Their sickness is not your destiny. Their struggle is not your burden. Their emotional instability is not your responsibility. This truth is coming to set you free from the illusion that you could have done more. You could not. This truth is coming to set you free from the guilt of thinking you failed. You did not. This truth is coming to set you free from the idea that your love was not enough. It was more than enough. But they were too wounded to receive it. My beloved one, I am showing you this because I am preparing you for a new chapter. A chapter where you finally love without fear. Where you give without losing yourself. Where you care without collapsing. Where you receive the same love you give. The sickness in your soulmate was blocking your destiny. It was draining your energy. It was slowing your spiritual growth. It was distracting your purpose. I am removing this weight from your spirit. So you can rise. So you can heal. So you can transform. My beloved one, listen closely now. Because this is the moment where truth stops being a shadow in your life. This is the moment where truth walks directly toward you with a quiet voice and a trembling hand. This is the moment where the veil finally lifts. You have carried so much fear in your heart. You have carried questions that no one could answer. You have carried doubts that kept growing inside you. You kept asking yourself what was real. What was hidden. What was never said out loud. You kept wondering why your spirit felt unsettled. Why your nights felt heavy. Why your heart couldn't trust what your eyes were seeing. You tried to convince yourself that everything was fine. You tried to silence your intuition. You tried to act as if the strange moments meant nothing. You tried to pretend that nothing dangerous was happening behind your back. But deep inside, your soul kept receiving signals. Signals that something was not right. Signals that something was being hidden. Signals that something painful was approaching. And now, my beloved one, the truth is standing right in front of you. Your soulmate's medical condition, their hidden suffering, their private report, their declining health, all of it is finally rising to the surface. Not to break you. Not to punish you. Not to frighten you. But to free you. To protect your future. To awaken your spirit. Because you deserve to know the truth. You deserve transparency. You deserve healing. You deserve peace. You deserve answers that were kept away from you. My beloved one, you tried so hard to believe in them. You tried to see only their goodness. You tried to hold on to love even when it became painful. You tried to forgive things you didn't even understand. You tried to stay strong even when your heart was shaking. But you didn't deserve to be left in the dark. You didn't deserve to be lied to. You didn't deserve to be manipulated. You didn't deserve silence instead of honesty. And now everything they tried to hide is coming to the surface. Slowly. Clearly. Unstoppably. My beloved one, I need you to breathe right now. Just breathe. Because what is coming toward you is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to release you. It is meant to lift the weight off your chest. It is meant to open your eyes. It is meant to show you who they truly are. You always sensed something was not normal. You always felt a strange distance between you and them. You always noticed their mood changing. You always noticed their energy shifting. You always noticed their sudden anger. Their sudden silence. Their sudden fear. Their sudden excuses. They were hiding something. Something big. Something heavy. Something they didn't want you to know. Not because they cared about your feelings. But because they feared your reaction. They feared losing control. They feared losing your trust. They feared losing the image they created in your mind. They weren't ready to face truth. They weren't ready to face consequences. They weren't ready to admit what was happening inside them. They weren't ready to accept help. They weren't ready to stop living in half-truths. And now their medical truth is arriving. It is unstoppable. It is loud. It is undeniable. It is something no one can cover, hide, or explain away anymore. Their condition, their illness, their report, it is revealing exactly what you were supposed to know. It is showing what you must understand. It is showing what has been silently affecting your relationship. It is showing why their behavior changed. It is showing why their energy was strange. It is showing why their actions were unpredictable. It is showing why their love became confusing. My beloved one, I need you to know this. None of this is your fault. You did not cause this. You did not attract this. You did not deserve this. You did not manifest this. You did not invite this suffering into your life. You were simply connected to someone who refused to face their own truth. Someone who kept things hidden. Someone who didn't take care of themselves. Someone who didn't take responsibility. Someone who didn't think about how their choices would affect you. But now the truth is standing in the light. And when truth appears, healing begins. Clarity begins. Strength begins. Awakening begins. Transformation begins. Freedom begins. My beloved one, you are entering a chapter where you will no longer accept confusion. You are entering a chapter where you will no longer settle for secrets. You are entering a chapter where you will no longer carry someone else's burden on your back. You are entering a chapter where you finally see your worth. You are entering a chapter where you finally see the path that was being hidden from you. You were not meant to walk through life blindfolded. You were not meant to suffer silently. You were not meant to wait for emotional scraps. You were not meant to keep guessing. You were not meant to break yourself to keep another person whole. This is the moment where everything changes. This is the moment where your spirit rises. This is the moment where you stop chasing clarity and clarity comes to you. This is the moment where you stop doubting yourself and finally trust what your heart has been whispering for months. You are stronger now. You are wiser now. You are more awakened now. You are more protected now. Their medical report may break their pride. But it will not break you. It will wake you. It will lift you. It will clear the path ahead of you. And when the truth arrives, I need you to stand firm. I need you to stay calm. I need you to remember who is guiding you. I need you to remember you are protected. I need you to remember that this revelation is not a punishment. It is a rescue. It is divine intervention. It is your turning point. Your life is not ending. Your heart is not ending. Your destiny is not ending. Your love story is not ending. Something else is ending. Something toxic. Something harmful. Something hidden. Something that has been draining your soul. This ending is your doorway to peace. This ending is your doorway to healing. This ending is your doorway to a life where you are valued. This ending is your doorway to a future where truth, honesty, and genuine love will meet you. My beloved one, you will not walk into the next chapter alone. I am walking with you. Step by step. Breath by breath. Moment by moment. You will be guided. You will be protected. You will be lifted. You will be healed. And what is coming into your life after this truth will be greater than anything you've lost. Anything you feared. Anything you cried over. Anything you questioned. Your story is not ending. Your story is just beginning. My beloved one, trust this revelation. Trust this shift. Trust this awakening. Trust this divine protection. Because what is falling apart right now was never meant to stay. And what is coming will be everything your soul has prayed for. My beloved one, this is the moment where your spirit begins to rise above everything that tried to drown it. This is the moment where you finally step into the truth that was always meant to find you. This is the moment where every hidden piece begins to fit. This is the moment where you understand why things unfolded the way they did. The truth about your soulmate. The truth about their condition. The truth about the report. The truth about what they never admitted. All of it was necessary for your awakening. All of it was necessary for your protection. All of it was necessary for your next chapter. But now, my beloved one, your journey is shifting. Your path is clearing. Your heart is expanding. Your spirit is healing. Your future is preparing to open in a new direction. Because you have carried enough pain. You have carried enough confusion. You have carried enough fear. You have carried enough waiting. You have carried enough silence. You have carried enough disappointment. You have carried enough emotional weight that never belonged to you. Now you are being called toward freedom. Toward clarity. Toward peace. Toward healing. Toward a life where truth is not hidden behind anyone's mask. My beloved one, there is a shift happening inside you. You may not fully understand it yet. You may not fully feel it yet. You may not fully see it yet. But something in your soul is changing. You are letting go of something heavy. You are releasing a chapter that has drained you. You are breaking away from a pattern that hurt you. You are walking away from the energy that pulled you down. You are stepping into a season where you are no longer the one who gives everything while receiving nothing. You are stepping into a season where you are no longer left in the dark. You are stepping into a season where your love will be valued. You are stepping into a season where honesty surrounds you. You are stepping into a season where your heart finally breathes. Everything that happened with your soulmate was not a punishment for you. It was a revelation. It was a wake-up call. It was a divine mirror. It was a warning. It was a spiritual turning point. You were shown what was hidden, not to break your heart but to protect your destiny. Your soulmate's condition, their behavior, their emotional choices, their silence, their secrets, their distance, their unpredictable actions, everything was connected. Everything was leading up to this truth. And now that the truth is finally unfolding, your spirit is rising in a way it never has before. You may feel emotional right now. You may feel relieved. You may feel shocked. You may feel confused. You may feel quiet. You may feel numb. You may feel awakened. Whatever you feel, it is part of your healing. It is part of your cleansing. It is part of your transformation. Because when truth arrives, the soul rearranges itself. The heart opens. The mind clears. The spirit breathes. My beloved one, you have been carrying a fear inside you that you never expressed out loud. A fear that maybe you were wrong. A fear that maybe you were overthinking. A fear that maybe you were imagining things. A fear that maybe your intuition was lying to you. But now you see the truth. You see that your intuition was guiding you all along. You see that your spirit was warning you. You see that your heart was whispering something real. You see that your soul knew the truth before the world did. You were never wrong. You were never imagining. You were never overreacting. You were sensing what was hidden. You were feeling what was suppressed. You were receiving signals that were meant to protect you. Your soul has always been wise. Your heart has always been intuitive. Your spirit has always been connected to divine guidance. That is why you survived this chapter. That is why you handled the pain with grace. That is why you continued even when things felt unbearable. That is why you kept faith even when everything felt confusing. You were being protected the entire time. Protected from greater pain. Protected from deeper heartbreak. Protected from a future that was not aligned with your purpose. Now you stand at the edge of a new beginning. A beginning where peace replaces fear. A beginning where clarity replaces confusion. A beginning where truth replaces lies. A beginning where self-worth replaces exhaustion. A beginning where love becomes gentle again. But before you step fully into that new beginning, I need you to release something inside you. Release the guilt. Release the blame. Release the what-ifs. Release the fear of the unknown. Release the emotional pressure you put on yourself. You are not responsible for someone else's choices. You are not responsible for someone else's health. You are not responsible for someone else's self-destruction. You are not responsible for someone else's hidden truth. Your only responsibility is your healing. Your peace. Your growth. Your future. My beloved one, I need you to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for loving too deeply. Forgive yourself for trusting too easily. Forgive yourself for ignoring red flags. Forgive yourself for staying longer than you should have. Forgive yourself for believing in someone who wasn't honest. Forgive yourself for not seeing the truth sooner. You didn't fail. You learned. You grew. You awakened. And now you are ready for the life that truly belongs to you. The life where you are understood. The life where you are supported. The life where you are appreciated. The life where you are respected. The life where love feels safe. The life where truth is not hidden. Your soulmate's medical truth may have been the end of one chapter, but it is also the beginning of your rebirth. The beginning of your strength. The beginning of your self-love. The beginning of your new destiny. You are not losing anything. You are being freed. You are not being punished. You are being redirected. You are not being abandoned. You are being guided toward better. Toward healing. Toward peace. In the coming days, your heart will feel lighter. Your mind will feel clearer. Your sleep will feel deeper. Your energy will feel renewed. Because a burden is lifting off you. A truth is setting you free. A cycle is ending. A new future is opening. And my beloved one, you deserve this peace. You deserve this clarity. You deserve this healing. You deserve this divine soft ending so that your next beginning can bloom without fear. You survived the hardest part. You faced the truth that was meant to wake you. You walked through the fire and didn't burn. You walked through the storm and didn't drown. You walked through darkness and didn't lose your light. Now you rise. Now you heal. Now you step into a future where truth and love walk beside you. Now you enter a chapter written with peace instead of pain. My beloved one, your heart has carried enough. Now let your heart rest. Let your soul breathe. Let your spirit stretch. Let your future unfold gently. Because everything that hurt you has finished its purpose. And everything you prayed for is on its way. You are safe now. You are guided now. You are protected now. And your life is about to bloom in a way you never expected. This is your final release. This is your divine closure. This is your awakening. This is your freedom. This is your new beginning. And you are ready.